Welcome, listeners, and do I have a gift for you? The world's first discount Storytime stickers. These stickers are exclusive. If you go to the most expensive, high-end shops in the country, heck, even the world, you won't find these stickers for sale. They are that exclusive. And you can win one by correctly answering the challenge question at the end of this episode. Keep listening, and good luck. Hi, this is Coffee McCann, and welcome to episode 29 of Discount Storytime, literature's finest dumpster fire. This week's story is Cranberries and Romance, a Discount Storytime Thanksgiving special. Our sponsor for today is Leche Belgrande. Enjoy! At Taco Bell, we strive to provide an affordable and convenient dining experience to all our customers. But since 1951, one customer demographic remained outside our reach. Until now. Today, Taco Bell proudly announces Leche Belgrande, Taco Bell's line of baby formula. That's right. Why should everyone else enjoy our amazing selection of Crunch Wraps, chalupas, and nachos while your baby sits there drinking pediatrician-approved formula like a chump? Our Leche Belgrande bottles come in 3 different sizes: a 4-ounce snack pack, 16-ounce regular, or our popular 64-ounce Chuggernaut. Choose from the following fillings: cheesy Fiesta potatoes, beefy 5-layer, or Cantina chicken. And don't forget the hot sauce: mild, hot, fire, or Diablo, for babies that can handle their shit. Finally, each bottle has a nipple dipped in either nacho cheese sauce, chipotle ranch, or crushed Doritos. Simply place your order in-store, at the drive-thru, online, or use our app. Face it, sooner or later they're going to eat Taco Bell anyway. Taco Bell's new Leche Belgrande. Crawl to the border. Cranberries and Romance, a Discount Storytime Thanksgiving special. Wilhelmina von Grubbelstein Hoffman von Grubbel stared out her window of her 980th floor corner office. She was the CEO of Passion Office Staples. Yes, that Passion Office Staples. The most luxurious avant fashion office staples in the world. You would think someone being so successful in newest York would be happy a week before Thanksgiving. But Wilhelmina had the blues. I have the blues, she thought bluely. She put on some music to reflect her blue feelings of having the blues and feeling blue. Improvisational bossa nova. Her assistant, Martin, asked what was wrong. What's wrong? Asked Martin. Oh, I'm going back home for Thanksgiving. I haven't been back in a very long time. It will be nice to see my friends and family, but I'm just so busy, materialistic, and self-absorbed. Oh, no. Her assistant, Martin, asked what was wrong. What's wrong? Asked Martin. My flight boards in 3 minutes. I better start heading to the airport. And so Wilhelmina von Grubbelstein Hoffman von Grubbel arrived back in her hometown of Misty Canker. It's a small, pleasant town with a cute town square set in a nest of beautiful fall foliage stock images. Wilhelmina von Grubbelstein Hoffman von Grubbel couldn't help but be excited seeing her mother and father after so much time. And Mother von Grubbelstein Hoffman von Grubbel and Father von Grubelstein Hoffman von Grubel, welcomed their daughter warmly, and soon it was just like old times. Well, almost. Father went to town to pick up some groceries and supplies for Thanksgiving dinner. Wilhelmina put away her things in her room and caught up with her mother. "Wilhelmina, we have a surprise for Thanksgiving dinner this year," her mother said. "Oh, what's that?" "Oh, you'll see in a bit when your father gets back." "Why not tell me now?" "Half-assed dramatic suspense," her mother said, with mischief in her eye. A little while later, her father returned from town. The back of his rustic yet somehow street-legal truck was filled with goods for the Thanksgiving Day celebration. After all, this year the whole family, including Wilhelmina's 3 sisters, 3 brothers, 8 cousins, and that weird Victorian child who just seems to show up and isn't related to anyone, and he doesn't talk, and he just stares and hums and is so goddamn creepy nobody wants to talk to it, so he just stands in the corner in his blood-stained little sailor suit, will be there. "I'll help Father unload the charming rustic truck." "No need, he has help," Mother said with a wry smile. Wilhelmina went downstairs to the large but quaint kitchen to help. "Don't worry, Bunny Buggy," her father's cute nickname for Wilhelmina. "We got it." "Who's we?" "Didn't Mother tell you? You're not the only one staying this week to help with Thanksgiving dinner. And I've got big dinner plans for him." "What?" But she couldn't finish her comically long, drawn-out "wah" before seeing who was walking in, carrying a box full of tater radishes. It was Tom. Tom Humdrum? She immediately blushed. Humdrum was the cruel nickname given to poor Tom when they were all children. Just foolish little kids, like that creepy little Victorian girl that crawls on the ceiling. "I'm sorry, Tom. I'm sorry we called you that. You're not Humdrum." And Tom certainly wasn't. This Tom was muscular and strong and handsome and dreamy. Tom looked at Wilhelmina and with a good nature said, Wilhelmina blushed. "Oh, thank you. That is kind of you to say. I guess it has been a while since we've seen each other." They looked at each other, and then Father broke the moment. "Yes, Tom was renting out the top floor of his family home as an apartment to a nice young couple, 2 women from over in Nerbley County, when a wildfire axinado hit. That's a tornado made completely of flames and axe blades. It hit the house and destroyed everything. Tom had nowhere to stay while the repairs are being done. So we invited him over to be our..." "Dinner!" Mother called from the other room. "Dinner is ready!" "To be our guest," Father finished. "Oh, wow. Oh, really?" "Cool move, Wilhelmina," she thought reproachfully. As they ate dinner, Wilhelmina and Tom caught up. She told him about her busy, materialistic, and self-absorbed life in Newest York, and he told her about taking over the family's pickle orchard. He was so different than the shy Tom she remembered. Now he's all grown and confident and strong and funny and dreamy. When Wilhelmina went to bed that night, she asked herself, "Had I been misjudging Tom this whole time? Well, that's not fair. We were just silly children. Besides, I should get my rest. A lot to do tomorrow." She turned over and fell asleep to the hissing sound of the fork-tongued Victorian child standing on her bed. The next morning, Wilhelmina met her longtime friend Pam for coffee. They chatted and caught up for a while, and it felt like old times. Almost.
So it must be exciting living in Newest York and being so successful, materialistic, and self-absorbed,
said Pam.
It has its moments, but it can also feel lonely at times, even with so many people around.
So, are you seeing anyone?
Asked Pam.
No, not right now. I've gone on a few dates here and there, but they just weren't.
An image of Tom flashed across Wilhelmina's mind, and she had to stop herself.
Just weren't what I was looking for, I guess.
So who are you looking for?
I don't know. Maybe someone who's less big city, more appreciative of the simple things, the important things. Maybe
someone who owns a pickle orchard?
Pam asked with a grin.
What? What makes you say that?
Wilhelmina asked, all flustered.
Because Tom is across the street unloading a pickle shipment, and you haven't stopped staring at his tail feathers this whole time.
Pam laughed.
Well, he is cute. I always saw him as just a friend when we were kids, you know.
Oh, I know. I remember he had a big crush on you, but he was too shy to say anything. You know, he still asks about you.
What? What does he ask?
Oh, how you doing? Do you like the big city? Are you still sexy?
What?
Okay. I made that last one up. But I don't know. There's something in his eyes when he hears your name. Still, just saying.
Oh, probably nothing. And we've both gone our separate ways. The past is the past,
said Wilhelmina, while absent-mindedly taking a sip of Pam's coffee and staring at Tom through the coffee shop window. The rest of the day was busy cleaning the house and getting everything ready for Thanksgiving the next day. After finishing his pickle deliveries, Tom helped Father carry chairs and get things set up around the house. From time to time, Wilhelmina would catch Tom looking over at her, then bashfully turn the other way. How could he still be so bashful, especially when he was so strong, so confident, so dreamy? By the end of the day, the house was ready and everyone was exhausted. That evening, Wilhelmina and Tom sat on the porch and drank honey blossom tea, which turned out to be the favorite of both.
So yeah, that's how elevators work. You've never been on one, really? Well, maybe sometime if you come to visit, if you can ride one. I'm just saying, if you happen to be around Newest York, I mean. Good question, Tom. I don't know where I see my future. I've been so successful at business, but I guess that's not everything, you know. Being back home for almost one full day has given me a lot to think about. I love business, but work isn't everything. And who's to say there may be some things I've missed and not realized it?
Wilhelmina and Tom looked at each other.
Well, if you put it that way. She smiled at him and leaned over to his beak for a kiss.
Oh, sorry. Hope I wasn't interrupting you two. Father stamped on the porch carrying his hatchet. Say, Tom, I have I've one last thing I need from you. A last thing for Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow.
Where are you going? Asked Wilhelmina.
Oh, just out to the dark, secluded woods. I have one last, thing, and I can't do it without Tom, Father said while weighing the hatchet blade in his hand. Well, yes, of course we can talk on the way. What's on your mind?
Tom gave Wilhelmina a long look, then followed Father into the dark, secluded woods. Good night, Tom, said Wilhelmina, but they were already gone. On Thanksgiving morning, Wilhelmina awoke slowly. She had trouble sleeping and kept dreaming of a different future for her. Maybe for her and Tom? She looked at her alarm clock. 7:30 a.m. Oh no! Thanksgiving dinner had started 30 minutes ago. She shot out of bed and put on her clothes and brushed her hair. She was about to leave her bedroom when she caught a glimpse of herself in the full-length mirror. She was a mess. Messy hair, messy clothes, and a messy life. She looked no better than the reflection of the laughing Victorian child with bloody hands. Wilhelmina took a long breath, centered herself, and got properly dressed for the day. She went downstairs to the long dining table, which stretched from the kitchen door to the end of the driveway. The air was filled with cheer, laughter, familiar smells like mashed tater radish, hornet stuffing, green bean banana casserole, and roast turkey. At the head of the table sat Mother and Father, and seats for the kids and for Tom. Well, Wilhelmina had set a place for Tom, sitting next to her. But his seat was empty. Had he left? Wilhelmina's heart sank, but she kept a cheery face. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone! Sorry I'm late. Everybody welcomed her, and her father sliced some juicy turkey meat and slapped it on her plate.
Good morning, Bunny Buggy.
Again, her father's cute nickname for Wilhelmina, in case you forgot.
Come climb over the table and take a seat. Why, you must have been worn out from working so hard to get everything ready for today. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
Indeed, the house was festive and cheerful, and everyone applauded Wilhelmina's efforts. Thank you. I'm glad everyone is having a good Thanksgiving dinner. Wilhelmina asked with a dry throat. Where's Tom? Father gave her a sly grin.
Oh, he's closer than you think.
Father jabbed the carving fork into the turkey carcass. Again, Wilhelmina looked around. Father, did he, say anything to you in the dark, secluded woods last night?
I don't know. Ask him.
Again, Father wriggled the carving fork into a piece of turkey bone and made it shake. Father looked at her with a beaming smile. What do you mean? Father and Mother both smiled, then pointed to the top of the stairs. Wilhelmina turned and gasped when she saw Tom standing there, handsomely dressed in his best little suit and tie. His waddle, normally stubbly in a rugged sort of way, was washed and clean-shaven. He looked to her and smiled. Not a nervous smile, but a beautiful, beaky smile. Father continued,
Last night I'd taken Tom out to the dark, secluded woods to slaughter him for Thanksgiving dinner. But on the way, he told me about his love for you and asked for your, well, look at me going on like an old so-and-so. You tell her, son. I mean, Tom. Tom confidently part walked, part bound down the stairs, flapping his wings, and said,
Do you mean it? Do you mean it, Tom? Because I feel the same way.
Tom showed Wilhelmina a modest but beautiful engagement ring.
Yes, of course. Of course I'll marry you.
Wilhelmina and Tom hugged and kissed, and the room exploded in cheers, applause, and joyful tears. Even the crowd of pale Victorian children were cheering and crying, I think, or something. Their mouths were open wide, and something was definitely oozing from their black, unblinking eyes. The end. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this show, and if you did, please let someone know. If you hated it, please tell an enemy. And I hope for those who celebrate, have a happy Thanksgiving. And until next week, play nice with others, take super duper care of yourself, especially over holiday week. And as always, remember to laugh. Bye. Okay, time to win an exclusive Discount Storytime 3-inch sticker with our logo on it. You don't have to sign up for anything, and you won't be put on any lists. To win, correctly answer the challenge question. Submit your answer and address you'd like the sticker mailed to by using either the link in the show notes or send an email to mail@discountstorytime.com. Limit one answer per listener. Okay, here's the challenge question. Huey has 5 red apples. Louis has 3 red apples. Huey gives Louis 2 red apples. The question is, what color are red apples? Again, Huey has 5 red apples. Louis has 3 red apples. Huey gives Louis 2 red apples. What color are red apples? Send in your answer, and good luck, and especially thanks for listening.